Nithyananda. Actually, what everybody's shared so far is really giving me one click. This space of Mamak Sankalpam, Shiva Sankalpam. My will becoming Paramashiva's will. And exactly the click that's happening is just a space where always we're manifesting some sort of reality. Always we're manifesting a space where we're manifesting the space of Ekoham Bahushyamaha. Let me become many to celebrate me. Always we're manifesting the space. Whether we feel we're actually enjoying it or not is different, but we're always manifesting the space. And exactly the click that's happening is before Pralaya, or I guess during Pralaya, we're manifesting this declaration as Mama Sankalpam, as this will. And then with this will, there's whatever kind of the delusion of free will, basically. Like we choose to go into delusion, play with the delusion, and then fall into the delusion, cherish the delusion, all these things. And then with that, we go into like all these ups and downs and like that whole mess. All these things we can all relate with. But this thing of relating with everybody, really treating everyone as Paramashiva and treating yourself as Paramashiva, then it's again realigning to Shiva Sankalpam. Now there's only one will. There's only one Paramashiva. Paramashiva is the only Purusha. And as Ashutosh was sharing, is this cognitive reality. See, once this cognition really settles in the system, that Paramashiva is actually the only Purusha. Treating everyone as Paramashiva, even yourself as Paramashiva. No gap. With this whole thing, manifesting this space of Ekoham Bahusyamaha. The life becomes so sweet, actually. This whole, I can share one experience is when somebody started sharing this powerful cognition, the first person I really experienced this with, the first person I really like, at least in this house, the first person I really experienced this, it's actually Paramashiva, is my mother. I really saw that Paramashiva manifested himself as mother just to experience me. And I manifested myself as Paramashiva just to experience her. Paramashiva manifesting as Paramashiva just to experience Paramashiva. It became actually such a sweet Leela. And then my father. And then all these things, the sort of ripple effect started to happen. I was saying, wow. Like during Pralaya, like I can say, even during most of the life, maybe once or twice, just by accident, just by Guru's grace, just by Swamiji's grace, I'll have this glimpse, really feeling myself as celebrating myself, really experiencing that space of Ekoham Bahusyamaha. But it wasn't conscious. It was by accident, by Guru's grace, actually. I won't say you use the word accident. But now, the cognition shifts. The cognitive experience, the cognitive reality of treating everyone as Paramashiva changes the whole play. Because then, really, not only your experience, but the very experience itself, the whole manifestation of life, becomes you celebrating yourself. The whole life becomes a power manifestation. Life itself is already power manifestation. This is different, but now it becomes a very conscious Leela. So really just the main click that's happening here is during Pralaya, it was a space of Mama Sankalpam. And then with that, whatever comes with this. Coming out of Pralaya, translating this Mama Sankalpam into Shiva Sankalpam by treating everyone as Paramashiva, treating ourselves as Paramashiva, really manifesting the space of Shiva Sankalpam and enjoying this space of Ekoham Bahusyamaha. And with this, automatically everything else falls into place. All the activism starts, the friendliness starts, intensity starts, patience starts, everything happens. All the best things happen, so Mangalatva happens. So this is just one thing, one click that I wanted to share. Nithyananda.
Nithyananda, thank you so much. So actually, just like to reiterate a point here. Seeing everyone as Paramashiva, seeing yourself and everyone as Paramashiva. One of the best ways which that can happen is like how beautifully Ranoshan had shared. Power manifestation. As simple as power manifestation. Even like how Ashutosh Maharaj had also shared. just simply rolling the coconut, that's enough to bring in the space of Paramashiva in you. Even the rolling of the coconut happens only when you view yourself as Paramashiva and view the life as Paramashiva. You and the coconut connecting to each other from the same space of oneness, having the same cognition of Paramashiva. Only when that happens, the coconut moves. So one of the best ways, like practically living Paramashiva in our lives, is power manifestation.